Let's go to Japan. I'm not joking this time.
I'm at Osaka Station next to the JR line. I'm gonna head to Takarazuka. I'm very excited because this is a trip I've been wanting to take for years. I never thought that it would happen, but here I am in Japan. This is one of the main reasons I wanted to go. I'm enjoying Takarazuka so far. It feels a little bit like Westminster in Colorado. It's pretty open, pretty spacious. I'm here for two things. Takarazuka is famous for being sort of the home base of Osamu Tezuka, who is the most famous mangaka or manga comic artist in Japan. His nickname is the God of Manga. It's kind of like the Disney of Japan, so he's pretty big. I'm going to his museum, and I also want to take a peek at the Takarazuka Revue. It inspired the author of Sailor Moon quite a bit. Takarazuka is an all-female theater troupe. I had the chance to see a live stream in the theater of Elizabeth, and I want to give you a brief idea of what Elizabeth is about. Elizabeth is actually a musical about Empress Elizabeth of Austria, who lived in like 1830 or whatever, but she had a lot of close calls in her life. She almost died several times, and this musical attributes it to Death being in love with Elizabeth, and so he keeps trying to take her to the underworld to be his queen. It's really cool, and Death is portrayed by this sparkly, beachy AF, attractive androgynous person, and I loved it. It was lovely. I want to see if they have a museum shop or if I can maybe catch a show tonight. Who knows? They're extremely famous, so maybe there won't be any spots, but I would love to go see one. So Takarazuka tickets are notoriously hard to come by. You have to get them very, very early in advance on the internet. I managed to get standing room only, and this is what it looks like. We get space behind the seats to stand and watch. I wouldn't recommend it for shorter people, or if you are short, try and get here early. Looks like people staked out their claim on the railings pretty quickly, and they marked them with these handkerchiefs, or maybe the handkerchiefs are here because it's gonna get hot. I don't really know. The vantage point isn't as bad as I thought it would be. We're not too far away, and if you see on the sides, there are little casino machines and lottery machines. They're doing Ocean's 11. So a little bit about Takarazuka. It is a special theater troupe, all females, and you enter training for Takarazuka at like age 14. It's a very specialized school, and you train for male roles, you train for female roles, you train for like matronly and romantic roles, and they have special makeup, they have special costume techniques to sort of make female figures more masculine. There seems to be a little bit of influence from like kabuki theater in that the male leads and female leads have certain makeup, certain eyeliner patterns. So they'll do makeup not according to the character necessarily, but according to the archetype of the character, if that makes sense. So one of the reasons I wanted to come here and experience this is because I know that Takarazuka Theater greatly influenced the creator of Sailor Moon, Naoko Takeuchi, and I wanted to experience it for myself. I want to see what bled into her work. Also, it's just interesting. It's just empowering to see all of the roles fulfilled by female or androgynous people. A lot of this merchandise has the symbols of the troops here, or you can get merchandise from your favorite actress. They have lemmas, they have their own little fan clubs. Well, that was very good. I have a lot of thoughts about it, but I don't want to look like a nerd in front of this poster, so I will talk as I walk. Now I'm headed back because since it's 6 o'clock, everything but the izakayas are closed. That's kind of how Japan rolls. Long day, I'm exhausted. I decided to have dinner, and where else do you have dinner? In the food capital of Japan, but don't judge me. It's been 8 months since my last onion ring. A little more like tempura than I'm used to, but still so good. Grease and salt and bread. That's all a human needs to be happy.
So that was my time in Takarazuka. But fear not, I will be back tomorrow morning to take care of my biggest bucket list item ever, visiting the Tezuka Museum. See you then.